Bubba Wallace has won the pole for the NASCAR Cup Series race at Texas. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to the video. As I just said a second ago, Bubba Wallace has won the pole for the NASCAR Cup Series race at Texas. This is his first pole of 2023 and his second career NASCAR Cup Series pole. This is absolutely huge for Bubba Wallace. Going into this round, Bubba Wallace is absolutely the sleeper because Bubba Wallace has no playoff points going into this round, and he's sitting 14 points below the cutoff line. But Bubba Wallace had a lot of speed in this practice session. He did what he had to do, and I think he won the pole by 1/10 of a second, or really close. And we'll be starting on the front row as well with Chris Buescher. I'm telling you what, Bubba Wallace going into this round, like I said, is the sleeper pick. But I think he has a really strong chance and a really strong possibility to win this race tomorrow at Texas. 2311 Racing has been really strong, especially on the mile-and-a-half tracks. And while they didn't go for long averages in the practice session today, if you're a Bubba Wallace fan, you've got to be really happy about this, and you got to feel really confident about Bubba Wallace's chances to make it through this round. The big thing for 2311 Racing is they need to execute in the race tomorrow. If they can execute and go out and win the race tomorrow, then they have a really decent chance to make it to the championship four. I go back to Martinsville last year where they had a really strong car in that race, and I think Bubba Wallace could be a threat at Homestead too if he can make it through this round. But then you got to worry about the Charlotte Roll. If he doesn't win tomorrow, if they can execute at Talladega and contend, because we know how good Bubba Wallace is at Talladega Superspeedway, we know that he will have a really good chance and possibility to contend. So massive congratulations to Bubba Wallace on winning the pole for the Cup race. So let's talk about some of the other guys who qualified really well. Second place starter Chris Buescher, really strong qualifying session for him. He looked really good in practice today as well, and RFK is here to stay. Brad Keselowski starting third, backing up last year's qualifying run where he actually won the pole for that race as well. RFK, once again, really fast. Crazy to think that the only two teams that have all their drivers still remaining in the playoffs right now are RFK and 2311 Racing, and you got three of those drivers starting in the top three positions. Kyle Larson, in my opinion, that was probably the fastest car in practice, probably had the best car in the practice session. He's starting 11th position, obviously came very close to making it to the final round. I think he would have had something to say for Bubba Wallace in the session, but still, Kyle Larson thinks he's going to be someone to watch for tomorrow. But again, if Bubba Wallace can execute tomorrow, I think he's got a really strong chance and really big possibility because I think a lot of people are doubting this guy. A lot of people have been doubting him through these playoffs. A lot of us thought he would go out in the round of 16. I thought he'd get to the round of 12. I still think it's going to be tough for him to get to the round of 8, but this is a really good start if you're a Bubba Wallace fan and 2311 Racing fan, because 2311 Racing got the best position that this team's been in a long time. You got to feel really confident about that. So, that is going to be today's special breaking video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, thus go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. One description below that, and comment with your thoughts below on today's video. What are thoughts about Bubba Wallace winning the pole for the Cup race at Texas? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Later today on the channel, we'll have the NASCAR Xfinity Series race view from Texas Motor Speedway. And then tomorrow on the channel, of course, pending the weather, we'll have the NASCAR Cup Series race view from Texas Motor Speedway. Then on Monday, we should have a NASCAR news video dropping on the channel. Got a lot of great content dropping on the channel that I cannot wait for you guys to check out. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.